What's up, guys? Welcome to Run It Back. I'm your host, Blair Bomber, and happy 4th. Happy belated 4th. It's the 7th now. I'm late as shit getting here. I'm late as shit with the pod because, guys, if I'm being honest with you, I was doing some extracurricular activities this past weekend. It's currently the weekend still, so this past Thursday, your boy got after it. Your boy got a little bit active. Okay, here's what happened. 4th of July, I love it. I love fireworks. I love sun. I love booze. And I love a big fat cock. Apparently, because I went to Hollywood Beach, the gay beach, which is my favorite beach. Not because of the big fat cock, but there were a lot of those out there. There's a lot of cock. A lot of cock everywhere. And you know what? I'm a comfortable guy. Comfortable around cocks. No one shouldn't be comfortable around cocks, especially if they're attached to men who also love dick. I had a blast. I'm kidding. Jokes. But no, I did go to the gauge with some friends. I did it last year. It's so much fucking fun. A bunch of my buddies in the theater community, actors, comics, not so many stands, but like comedians. So much fun, dude. We went out there. We were just boozing all day, and by boozing, I mean I was doing drugs. By drugs, I mean Molly. And here's the thing, guys. Molly is my favorite of the drugs. I do it once a year, once to twice to 18 times a year, but usually once or twice, sometimes more, depending on how crazy I'm feeling. But basically what you do is you take a little bit of drugs, you go to the beach, and you just let the drugs take you. All the good feelings, all the good inside stuff, it just rises and rises. Then it peaks, and then you just look at the water. Look at the water and the sand. Then you get in the water, and you get in the sand, and saying it's everywhere, and it's okay. And I just drank water, hung out with my friends. It was just good vibes, dude. There was just good vibes everywhere. Everyone is just so kind, and there's just dicks out. And, dude, it gets wild out there. Okay, it was like, I don't want to say The Purge, because The Purge is kind of a negative thing. I would say it was like a happy-go-lucky carnival full of G-strings. And you know what? A lot of titties out. There was actually a decent amount of titties. Titties everywhere. Love me some boobs. Boobs are cool. Your boy's cool with the boobs. So when they're out, I don't stare at the. I do the look across. So like if the camera is the boobs, I'm like, oh yeah, let's go. I'm having a good time. No, it's really cool. And then what'd you say over there? Boobs? Oh yeah, those ones right there. Boobs. We can see your boobs. Can't point out boobs. No matter how much I wish I could. I think about it too. I think about if maybe one day I like to get boobs. I think it would really throw everybody off if I just showed up with tits one day. I mean, naturally. But I don't want to get too much into the boobs I wish I could or could not have. Now, look, here's the thing. Were guys blowing each other on the beach? Sure. Is that a problem? No, they weren't hurting me. They were having a good time. I'm assuming they were also on drugs. I was like, hey guys, need a hand? They're like, ooh, or whatever. I don't know. I didn't talk to them. They were pretty focused. I don't know if they couldn't hear me. A bus could have hit me and no, it would not either. It's like one less straight guy. Get him out of here. Had a good time. The problem with drugs is there is the what's the effect when something is there's an equal reaction. For every action, there's an equal reaction. It's like Newton's law? It's somebody's law. Somebody's law that matters said that when shit hits other shit, shit recoils. So when you do drugs, shut up. Oh, Mac Finder, you dumb bitch. Ugh. I gotta get my Mac cleaned. Gotta get it cleaned out. Got some viruses because your boy likes porn. And not the regular kind. I like the dark shit. And by dark shit, I mean not kids. Come on, that was good. That was good. Jokes. I feel like you guys should just get that I'm just joking. All jokes, all the time. Just kidding. Except for this part about drugs. This is important. So when you do drugs and you come down off of them, sometimes it has because it spikes and then it dips. And when it dips, you can get kind of sad. I had such a good time. I didn't drink any alcohol. No hangover. But pretty depleted as far as serotonin goes. Dopamine all the way maxed out. So I was walking around like the volume was turned down a little low. Kind of like that scene in Fight Club. I'll play it right about now. And then when he's like, oh, the volume's turned down. You see how good a scene that is? Ed Norton, fucking killer. Brad Pitt, fucking smoke show. Brad Pitt, first team all dime. First team, if he shows up to the Hollywood Beach, he might get every dick in his mouth. And no, he wouldn't do that. That's Brad Pitt. Brad Pitt would put his dick in everybody's mouth, including me. If Brad Pitt's like, hey Blair, we're gonna need your. This is the thing, man. We're gonna need your dick in my mouth, dude. That's a spot on Brad Pitt. Spot on. See, I had the hand because he always points like he's scooping guac with those scoop chips. He's a guy that doesn't have any thumbs. He's all hands. He's just like a bear in honey. Is that a gross sound? I bet most of you didn't like that sound. I didn't like it. Didn't hate it, but I didn't like it. It's a great thing. But that's how the next day feels when you're coming down off of drugs. Because you're just like, I was in a good mood, but like people are just kind of talking to me. And I'm like, I don't want to talk to any of you guys. I want to just serve you alcohol, get all you fucked up, and then I want to go to sleep. Probably hard to sleep after a night of doing drugs. Actually, it's some of the best you've ever slept. Ooh, and I had French toast. Yo, I didn't eat for like 40 hours because of the drugs. So it got me nice. You see, fuck it. How come girls don't know how to flex? You ever notice that? You ever ask a girl to flex her arms and she does this shit? Am I doing it? Am I flexing my arm? Seriously, tell me if it's working. Can you see my triceps from here? The triceps are back here, right? Like, I don't know how to fucking flex my arms. But on the other side of that, you see a girl who can really flex her arms, and she's just like, fucking, bow! And you're like, oh. Trying to jerk me off later or what? Just put it right in there and just start a fire. What are we talking about, guys? Does it matter? It doesn't matter, because I'm fucking rolling. And you know what? To be totally honest with you guys, I recorded this all yesterday, and I did a shitty job. I did a bad job. It was trash, and it was not good. It was not good because Greg was home, and I don't like when anybody's here. I'm a crazy person. I am outside of my mind. So when I record this, I need the camera, the laptop, the mic, the lights, the windows open, and the AC off because it's annoying as shit. And I need no one around. And then I can just be this crazy person, and no one's judging me. And I enjoy it. You guys get what I'm trying to say here? I am losing my mind. And that's okay. Right? TV, couch, old pumpkin bucket thing from Halloween that we got for no reason. Used to keep condoms in it, but then Greg used them all because Greg fucks his girlfriend. He fucks his girlfriend, not random hoes that come to the house just to take him for a little spin. You want to take him for a little spin or no? Spin or no? Spin or nah? Or nah? Ugh. All right. What? Dude, you know what? Let's keep it going. I'm going to keep this moving because there are a couple things I kind of want to get to. All right. And I might only have time to cover one of them because it makes it's very important to me and to probably nobody else. But that's also what this podcast is. This podcast is just me speaking to nobody about nothing that no one cares about. I feel like maybe because I grew up in like a small town and there weren't as many people around, and maybe it's a big city thing. I've been here for 3 years almost, and I feel like it's happened more recently than it used to. People just don't give a fuck about space, like personal space. And I don't mean like we're on a crowded bus or a train and we're like waiting in line for an orgy or something. I mean, like everyone is like, some people just don't care. Like they'll step over you. They will Allen Iverson step over after hitting over Lou Williams. Lou Williams? Tyronn Lue. NBA champ. Tyronn Lue. NBA coaching champ. Tyronn Lue. Coach of the year. Tyronn Lue. I just like, I'm at the gym and I'm just stretching. I like to stretch at the gym. I have my little mat. I lay on the mat, sit on the mat, and I'm not too wide. I'm not too all over the place. I'm in my box. But then people will just walk into my, I had a guy step over my foot the other day for no reason. He had all the space he needed. He could have taken a car and done a donut around me and still had more space to walk the other way. It's like, why are you in my space? This is how, you know how I feel whenever someone gets too close to me for no reason? Like they're like just trying to, or someone like stands up behind you. They're like, oh, I'm just trying to get by, but I'm not going to try and get by you. I'm just going to fucking stand right behind where you're walking. Is that scene in the Hunted? Have you seen The Hunted? It's that movie from like the early, I think 2002. Benicio del Toro, Tommy Lee Jones. They're assassins of some sort. Del Toro was a student to Tommy Lee Jones as a teacher, and he went a little crazy, started killing people because apparently that's what crazy spooks do. Spooks will kill people. Kill people. They kill people. They kill the people. They kill people, and that's a problem. But there's a scene where Tommy Lee Jones is confronting him, and then Benicio del Toro says, if you cross this line, you better be ready to kill me. If you cross this line, you better be ready to kill me. I'll play it for you guys. It's amazing. That's how I feel all the time. People just trying to get in my space, and just be like, hey, do you care if I stand right here? Do you care if I hang out right next to your face? I had coffee and popcorn today. Is it cool if I just hang out right here and ruin your day? You having a good day? Because no longer are you going to have that. I just like, if you're on the train or the bus, it's fine, dude. We're all squished together. But if it's an open area, it's like you came from home to get in my way. Like that was all you had to do that day, was leave your place and be like, I wonder if Blair is doing something that I can interrupt. Because I bet if he's doing something I can interrupt, then I bet I can interrupt it. And that shit drives me crazy. I don't like it. Can you just not do it? Can you just not I don't know, do the thing that I hate. Also, it's like I feel like I'm hyper aware of other people. I feel like when I see other people in their element, I'll walk around you. I'll walk around the block to avoid you. If you're swinging your arms around, I saw a girl at the beach that had these like weighted, they looked like they're like strings. They were like, it looked like somebody took a shot put and put in a tube sock, and she was just like boom, 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 boom. Now you can't go near her because she'll take your jaw off. So I walked all the way around her, and everybody else to get where I was, courteous. But then some people just don't give a fuck, dude. Some people will just get. And I know I'm just beating this dead horse now, but like if you see a garbage man and he's just moving garbage, you're going to avoid him. Why? Because He's working, and he's probably has shit on him. Probably has shit on him in some degree. Probably has multiple species shit on him and human waste on him in some capacity. You're not getting near him. Well, I think everybody is covered in cum all the time. I don't want to get next to you because I don't need your cum on me. If you have cum on you, cool, dude. Hey, you know what? You guy with cum on him, fucking dope. I love what you're doing. Just don't do it on me. Am I crazy for not wanting a guy to Allen Iverson me at the gym? Like he just crossed me up and then was like, oh, excuse me, I'm going to ruin your career. I think it's because I got too much sun. I'm irritable. By the way, you can tell your boy looks pretty tan though. You see it? You see this color I got right now? Pretty. I'm gonna hit you with the There's a movie I want to talk about. Okay, so I think I enjoy talking about movies that age well. Of course, I love talking positively about movies and shit. But sometimes some movies suck ass with time, like bad. Like you watch, you're like, wait, what? Was I on Prozac when I saw this? Was I just 10 years old and didn't understand what a good movie was? What I'm talking about, guys, is Blue Streak. Martin Lawrence, Luke Wilson, 2003. I'm yawning on the pod, guys. That's not cool. Tell me if you didn't like that. Talking to you, EJ. The homie EJ. If you hated that yawn, let me know what you think. And did I just look at my text that I just got while on the podcast? Yeah, I did, and that was disrespectful as shit. I hope you guys didn't forgive me because I'm trying my best out here, guys. Come on. Be on my side. I feel like I should get a guest on here at some point. I think I should bring a guest in, and then hopefully I can turn this thing around. But I'm feeling pretty good about this one. This one feels pretty good. I'm going to shit on Blue Streak some more in a second, but I think this is like that time I'm going to take to be like, guys, pretty cool. Pretty much killing it. Blue Streak sucked. Martin Lawrence is great. That movie's terrible. The best part of that movie is Luke Wilson looking confused. It's Luke Wilson the entire movie. Luke Wilson all the time. What? Yeah? What? That makes sense. Okay. Meanwhile, Owen Wilson's like, wow. I'm getting silly, guys. I'm getting silly. I slept a lot last night and had French toast. So once you've had French toast in your system for brunch, that's just kind of your day. Hard to really come back from that. And if I'm being totally honest with you guys, I'm about a minute away from hitting 20 minutes, and I think that's my quota. I like to keep these short and sweet, people. You know this. Blue Streak. It's not that the movie was bad. It just hit like all those like basic cop tropes where it's like, how would this guy? There's so many holes in it that you wish it was easier. Like you wish it would have been done better because the cast is pretty good. Actually, I shit on Owen Wilson right there, but I love Owen Wilson. But more importantly, Luke Wilson in the movie I'm talking about. I should talk about him, not Owen Wilson. Okay, so Luke Wilson. It's actually a great example of acting. Like he really kills it. He makes you really believe that he's like, what? But he's also genuine. He's like an empathetic guy. He's just kind of dumb. You know those guys that are dumb, but like they're dummies. But then you realize that they just love dogs and cats. I mean, they'll snap a child's neck, but a dog and a cat, they just want to live forever. That's like what Luke Wilson is like in this. Actually, he wouldn't kill a kid, but he could. He's got a gun, so he could pretty much kill anybody with the gun. Oh, you know what else I don't really like is whenever anybody gets shot and they do anything afterwards. If you're shot one time, you just stay down. You're done. It's just a flesh wound. No, you have an infection. You're going to die. Jesse Ventura from Predator. You're not going to make it. Like leg wounds, like, yeah, it's all good. Shot in the leg, I'll just wrap it up with some gauze. Yeah, anybody got any gauze? No. I'll rip my sweaty, disgusting jungle sleeve off and tie it up. I'm sure it's not filled with disease. Ugh. Or when you get cut, you know when you cut your finger and it bleeds for way too long? These guys get like shanked in the rib cage. Like, walk it off. Yawn number 2, guys. I'm just disrespectful. I'm sorry. I'm disrespectful today. Shout out, a couple quick shout outs for the followers that love me, that love what I'm doing. My boy EJ, you're the man. Love you. We had a good conversation recently about one of the episodes. I think it was the last episode. So I know I'm getting to you late with this one, but I hope you can forgive me and just understand that it's not because I was being irresponsible. I was just doing drugs responsibly. I was responsibly doing drugs and irresponsibly doing the podcast by not doing. Maybe I'll do the podcast on drugs one time. I think I should do a high episode, right? Where I just get high off my ass and just go. Because I mean, people already think I'm on drugs now. Imagine you get me. Only now it's a pen now, so it's like a little dick. It's like, yo, I got fucking. Pens will put you down. This one sure did. That's bad. Anyway, and shout out to Mrs. Johnson, Mrs. Zachary Johnson, Mrs. Meg Zachary Johnson, Mrs. Megalodon Johnson. Megalodon Johnson? Yo, like Don Johnson, but like the Meg version of him? That's pretty sick. Man, how much did I just hit just now? Hope there's someone who just listens to the audio and like, man, Blair's getting high on the podcast. Yep, getting pretty high. That's enough, right? I did it. One take. No edits, one take. I did like 10 minutes yesterday and it was awful. Glad I bounced back today. Hey guys, thanks for listening. Reach out to me in any way, any form you have. My text, Instagram, anything. Tell me if you liked it. Tell me if you hated it. But if you hated it, also know that if you tell me you hated it, I'm going to tell you to go fuck yourself. So just be ready for that. Stay ready. I'm going to go lay down because I'm feeling like a real piece of shit today. Sound good? I'm out, boys. Why did I say boys? Why not just say I'm out? Why do I even say I'm out? Why not just turn it off? I'm just going to turn it off. Alright, I'll turn it off. I'm not even going to talk about it. I'm just going to be done with it. I'm just going to turn it off without even saying anything. It's like all of a sudden I'll be in the middle of a conversation and it'll be done.